love that one. That's the move. That's the move. Hey! Fuck! Get up! 7:01 in the morning, 30th of March, 2022. It's a good delivery, right? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Are you good? It's hump day. Again. How did this happen? And you look up, it's Wednesday, you're like, damn. Right? Some of y'all getting ready to go. Some of y'all on the way. And here I am. Sometime between 6 and 7. Depending on my attitude. I'm just joking. All right. How are we? Well, look, man, the developments. I almost don't want to talk about it, but it's on my mind. Will Smith. What's up, man? And Jada started talking. Y'all, I ain't even heard what she said. I'm going to say that for later. Whatever Jada said, I'm going to save for later. You know, I think that's what that dude said. I'm going to save Jada for later. You know, man, the only thing I trip on is we got to show out, man, in front of these folks. So the negrosity of it all. Come on, man. You don't do that. You took that brother somewhere and did something, but no, you put it out there and then folks talking about you. I'm just saying, you know, you want motherfuckers to keep Jada's name out their mouth. You need to focus on keeping shit out Jada's mouth, partner, first. I'm just saying. Oh, pretty good. 7:03. I feel good. I feel good. So websites now, just so everybody knows, as if you care. I don't care. But I do. I take a little bit more control of the reins of what I do. And so I've decided to just go ahead and be a seller of websites and domain names. What the fuck you gonna do? So just thought I'd throw that out there. You'll be probably hearing a little bit more of that in the coming weeks. What else is new? I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on Jada. It's too easy of a target. I'm more concerned with Chris Rock, to be real with you. You know, what's rolling through Chris's mind? You know what I'm saying? You know, you let that dude put hands on you, and you ain't do shit. Now, you did talk a bit reckless about his woman right in front of her. And you know she's prone to get a Negro going. You know, she got a history, Jada. Jada got a fucking history. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, folks, let me tell you something. I'm a plain motherfucking speaker. I don't mince words, and I tell the goddamn truth. Now, I can't really voice the things I'd like to say on this platform. It'll get me banned. Hopefully, in the future, you'll go to DougRice.com, and you will hear exactly what I think about this situation. And needless to say, I would surmise Jada be pissed the fuck off. Because I'll tell the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the fucking truth. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, baby. You know, I don't know. Maybe I don't need a band. I just do a little jingle between segments. You know. Oh, who cares? So you know the format. You know what we do. This is not a program. Mm-mm. No, this is not the Doug Rice program. No! This is the Doug Rice Show. Oh! Maybe I should say the Doug Rice Showgram. No, I didn't like that either. Anyway, what I do is I talk about black news here on the Negro News Network. Baby, right? We're developing a show. Oh, it's so exciting. For those of you who have a fondness toward weaponry, there are so many of you like that. For those of you that like guns, you like that shit, I don't know, we're kind of putting together something. The Antoine Anderson Hour. I think it might work. Where what will be done is the breakdown and discussion of weaponry and protection and all things that are security. Yeah, he's got to get it out somehow. Oh, I love it. All right. Anyway, so, news. You know, I could talk about Ted Cruz, but I've kind of made my comment on him. He's all in his fucking feelings. We see, don't we? That's some shit. I didn't even know. I just asked Alexa, who I hope ain't plugged in, because as soon as you say this chick's name, she got something to say. Sometimes you got to unplug this woman. Let me tell you something about Alexa, okay? Always in your business, man. You know, my wife got an attitude about these motherfuckers. I want you to know something, man, but I drift. They told me to drift more. I don't understand it. What do you want me to drift for? Anyway, so I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. See, your fucking idea that I drift. I'll find it again. Black news. That's what we do here. And we don't fuck around. We don't. We tell the fucking truth. Now listen. Today, the first thing that looks me in the eye, black news, just go with me. I think you'll like the transition, even if I lost it. Far too many black girls disappear without a trace. Relisha Rudd has never been found. I need to know this one, folks. Far too many black girls disappear without a trace. Relisha Rudd has never been found. Wow, a little child here. I viscerally recall the first time I heard that there were at least, in this number here, 64,000 missing black girls and women in the United States. It was 2019 when she heard this. And she was attending a symposium focused on black girlhood at the time. Didn't know that the total number of missing people in the United States, 64,000, felt alarmingly high. After a bit of research, I found out that black women and girls comprised more than 30% of women and girls reported missing in the United States. And yet, black women and girls constitute only 15% of the U.S. female population. My suspicion about the number being disproportionately high and disturbingly high was sadly correct. The data shook me to the core. I had no idea so many of us were missing. By 2021, the number was more than 90,000 black women missing. Still grinning? You still walk about this place with a smile on your goddamn face? You tell me. I want to know. It's important. See, because if you set aside that smile momentarily to take into account the number of missing black women in this country by 2021, a number I said was 100,000, but looks like I'm 10 grand shy. I need you to put that in perspective, in mental perspective, as you go about walking through this countryside, here on this land. 90,000's a lot of motherfuckers, man. If 90,000 women went missing in this country, I dare say there'd be some sort of uproar. All things would stop. All things would cease to occur. And there'd be a focus like none you've ever seen before. But you see, it's us that go missing. I felt that was interesting. I did. That's a lot of women. They're looking for that HELOC gene. They're looking for the next indestructible gene. And I need to really say this. I haven't said this before. I know I've said they're looking for that HELOC gene. They're taking too many Negro girls. It's a lot. So they're looking for that. But you have to ask yourself something, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Ask yourself this. How many HELOC genes have they found? I dare say they may stop looking after a certain number, right? I don't put together in my mind that the continuous number of black girls missing in this country is a result of them not finding what they're looking for. It tells me, that high number tells me that black girls constitute what they need, and finding it in them is successful. Not a failure, but a success. 90,000 go missing. That's somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's sister, somebody's aunt, somebody's grandma, somebody's what the fuck? And you just walk around, we just walking? You just walking? I wish I would see a Negro with a smile on his face in public. I wish I would. I wish you would. I wish if you do, you kindly advise, assert, invite this lost soul to get that goddamn grin off their face. All right, let's move on so that I don't come unglued right here in front of you. Okay, black college presidents had a tough balancing act during the civil rights era. Who's writing this shit and why? Can somebody tell me? Yahoo News, how you doing, right? Black college presidents had a tough balancing act during the civil rights era. Who the fuck cares? How about the civil rights era is fucking over? How about I don't give a fuck? What is going on with this? What is it? We walking down memory lane? What is with this shit? You're reaching back in time, giving awards to dead soldiers that you terrorized while alive. I'm trying to think of the significance of handing out awards to dead people. Who's that helping? Them or you? What the fuck? Are you clearing conscience or are you bribing somebody? I wish that you would call me about a relative you want to give an award to, because let me tell you, the position I would invite that award to obtain would be most uncomfortable. You wouldn't be sitting down. I'd help you put it there. The fuck are you talking about? I'm just amazing. I mean, we're just keeping going back, and I understand they got the houses that we used to live in back in the day on the plantation. I heard about that. I heard like it's a tourist trap. It's a tourist spot. You can drive down the road and look at the shanties. You know, the fucking pieces of wood that they nailed next to one another and told you to lay in the middle of, and then threw a fucking tarp over and said, now, you comfy motherfucker, you can now drive past these places and take it all in. You know, how you gonna feel? You feel good? You go past them places you look? I want you to envision our ancestors thinking that's a thing. Some of us make us sick. I mean, really, come on, man. It's only a matter of time before asses are shown. You know, there's a lot of... Let me throw there. There's a lot of asses that are going to be shown here in a few minutes. The prep for asses to be shown is right on track. Let me tell you, it's not just about smearing shit on walls. Oh, no. No, trousers are going to get yanked. Motherfuckers is going to show all ass all the time. And Negroes are going to be the target. And let me tell you, the shine from those buttocks was going to blind the fuck out of some of us. Oh, let me tell you, they're about to focus on us. They're about to focus hard on us. And all you grinning, smiling, cheesing, stepping, fetching, homie, just, comfortable motherfuckers. You're going to get what they call an awakening beyond your wildest fucking dreams as they set the stage to be all that they can be. And let me tell you something, the more I talk about it, the more they want me to shut up. Because the last thing they want you to see is the pivot towards us. The blame. Everything that is failing in this country, the fault of Negroes. Dare I say, let's start with CRT and take it from there and see where it goes. Yeah, baby. Hope y'all ready. I really do. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for what's coming. We're about to be blamed for everything. It'll be fun. All right, moving on. I drift. I'll come back to the thing. Listen, I asked this thing something. This is the fucking the Alexa thing. You know, they're in their feelings. Here's why. Cruz, Ted Cruz. I would like to get about him and shit, you know. Ted Cruz talk about, you know, he hates this chick sitting in his chair. And then I asked Alexa, she's unplugged, and good Lord, she's going to make a considerable amount more money than Ted Cruz for life. I love that. I hope he hears me somehow. Somebody send this to Ted Cruz, please. Salt in the wound, baby. Oh! Good morning. That's what I was going to say. All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Will Smith's Chris Rock slap perpetuated stereotypes about the black community. NBA legend says. You know, another perpetual stereotype we have is talking about our business in front of these motherfuckers. How about we just keep that to ourselves, Kareem? You know, you need a little press, baby. Oh, you need a little relevancy. What, your points got to go up? They all have points. They all have what dollar amount they can return. It's all calculated. Sam Jackson, that boy's badass. He's like generated billions of dollars. And so out of the woodwork, here comes Kareem. Kareem, listen, bro, what are you talking about? What are you in this conversation for? I'm just trying to figure out, and you know, okay, you know, look, he perpetuating stereotypes, he sure did. Let the games begin and continue. Dear God. And who else is now against Will Smith in this public way, trying to step on it as if to say, you know, I say he did the right thing he shouldn't have done in public and let him let it go in that. It's over. But they delve into it, so, you know, I don't know. Kareem, I guess. Whatever. All right, moving on. Report. How is tech still failing black communities? Tech still failing black communities. Tech. Well, we know tech is failing black communities, right? I mean, we have lawsuits against Tesla. We have lawsuits against Google, lawsuits against Apple, all for racist discrimination, racist prevalency within these tech industries. I'm pretty sure over there in Silicon Valley, the number of continuous insults and insinuations and, you know, projections of whatever hatred rolls through their hearts felt every day as they try to work in a professional environment, it just continues. So if tech is still failing black communities, I can imagine the source. You know, the tech creators. How about that? I just fucking connective tissue from anywhere. Fuck it. So, Doug Rice, Wednesday, trying to get it done, trying to make everything as plain as possible. I thank everyone for even looking. You know, I get up and I try to keep in a positive mood, try to maintain as good focus on this as possible. But end result is we're all leaving. As Hebrews in a foreign land, somewhere we don't belong voluntarily. I mean, you know, I talk about origins. I talk about this shit because I'm talking about your origins and how your origins seem to somehow reflect your treatment. And if you don't see it, well, I'll just keep fucking reading. Black News! All right, anyway. Here we go. Critics Notebook. Jesus, behind Will's slap, black pain and enough blame to go around. Black pain, we are now a topic. I'm you know, come on, man, whatever. Okay, California task force votes to limit black reparations to descendants of slaves. Well, thank you. Wasn't that the fucking point? This is a headline. Consider what they've just said. California task force votes to limit black reparations to descendants of slaves. They voted for that. That means absolutely nothing. No money's coming out. No, put your hands in your fucking pocket. No, they made a decision about a decision that they haven't made. What are you doing? Get out of my fucking face. And you did that shit with fucking air in your chest, huh? I bet you motherfuckers sat, what are they paying you clowns? How come I couldn't have got on that reparations? They'd have kicked me off immediately because the first thing I'm talking about is we're opening the books. You want reparations? You want to talk about a number? Give me the fucking books. Shut up! Give me the books. What do you mean you're trying to kick me off now? That's the first thing we're going to do. And the second thing we're going to do is establish this so no dumbass decides to put it on a headline at Market Watch on MSNBC.com. California Task Force votes to limit black reparations to descendants of slaves. Thanks! Wow, the obvious, really? That's what this is all about. Just out of curiosity, here's the thing. You know what's really fucked up? No, you go with me on this one. You know what's fucked up? That they considered giving reparations to anyone else. What the fuck are you talking about? You got to make an announcement that you're going to limit black reparations only to the descendants of slaves? Let me see the fucking list you was working with, because I'm curious. You know what happened? Motherfuckers looked at that list and said, what the fuck? I don't know about this. How we going to get them some money? You know, why don't we make this simple and do what the fuck we intended to do in the first place and give the money to descendants of slaves? Perfect. Hey, let's do a news release. Hey man, they're paying us $180,000 a year to sit in this fucking office, nice building and shit. You got a driver? I don't got a driver, but I got a car. What? Full bennies, baby. What are we talking about? Reparations. They'll never get it, so fuck it. Milk this bitch. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Gavin Newsom, you're a genius. Right? What? What do you say? So good job, man. And now they've come to a decision about a decision they have yet to come to. Progress. California Task Force votes to limit black reparations to descendants of slaves. So basically, if the time comes that we ever decide to give you money, we're going to make sure it's only you that gets it, thereby weaving in the wrench in the works. We present it, and somebody will sue. Case closed. Gavin, is that good? Oh, you didn't see that? You didn't see the trickery. Oh, you didn't see now you do. How we doing? Watch as a black mamba slithers across the bedroom floor. Damn, I said black news. They're going to bring a snake into the picture. Whatever. All right. Again, Jesus, come on, enough. Will Smith, I'm overloaded. Nobody cares. You hit him. He didn't hit you back. You're lucky. What? Look, the story is, I printed it, Jada provoked him. But you laughed, though. So you thought it was funny. I don't care about your slap. Kind of takes away from the slap when you laughed. You laughed. Yeah. Did you slap yourself? No? Okay. All right. Warwick, senator won't run for re-election, endorses Black Lives Matter leader. Okay, let's just move on. I think the morning is short. It's 7:24 in the morning here on the 30th of March, 2022. This is the Doug Bright Show. I'm showing you, not programming you. You got to see this shit. It's amazing. And if you can't see it, you can at least hear it come out of my fucking mouth early in the morning while you're driving into work. Well, you know what I'm saying? And I know you're almost there. I know. What time you get in, right? 8, right? 9, right? 7, whatever time you driving in, you got me just posted up on the fucking dashboard talking shit. It's what I do, motherfuckers. I give you every reason, every cause to get that goddamned grin off your face. You want a better cause? You see Herschel Walker talking? Somebody get him. All right, moving on. I'm just saying. Keep driving. Watch that left. All right, here we go. They will not stop, will they? Here we go. Black history, wait, a new phrase. Everybody prepared? Grab some fucking coffee. This one's going to be worth it. Here we go. You ready? I didn't even need it. This is a thing now. Here we go. Black herstory. I'll say it again. Black herstory, Herstory, new phrase, Tammy Williams to become first black woman to own $135 million production studio in Atlanta. Well, I'm glad for you. I am. Be all you can be. Do all that you can do. Act like this shit ain't coming to a screeching and abrupt halt soon. I mean, just keep, business as usual. Continue, please. I mean, at least say till kingdom come. At least let it be known, but right on. But the herstory thing, I like that. That's all right. Black herstory. I like that. It's clever. That's a good one. I'm going to give that one to him. I'm going to give that one a 2. That's a lot. I usually give 1s. All right, another first. First black player called Chelsea's first black player, Paul Kenneville, met Tom Ricketts over racism issues. It's never going away, man. When are we going to get it through our heads that this is something we have to live with? That we don't need to try to adjust or conquer. We don't have to understand. We do, but we don't have to. We don't have to wait for change. That's a wrap. That's stupid. We don't need reparations. That's blood money. We don't need that. We need the most high God of all creation, who is en route, on the way. And for those of you that don't believe that, I will tell you without doubt, you will live to swallow that thought. Hopefully, you live through it. But I have high confidence, and the only reason I have high confidence in that the kingdom approaches is because this is all going to shit. It's really going to shit like at Mach speed, full bore, fucking brick wall. There's no avoiding it. And motherfuckers walking around like shit's okay. It's like, whoa. You don't see it? Devalue of the dollar, petrodollar gone. It's about to happen. And they keep telling you food shortages. They keep telling you this shit. They keep telling you. You don't believe anyone. And as it all unravels around you, all I'm saying, keep your head on a fucking swivel. Pack your goddamn gear. Be prepared to move. Because shit's going to happen quickly. Attitudes are going to adjust like that. And I just don't want brothers and sisters to be caught grinning. That's all. At least practice a serious fucking look on your goddamn faces. Just don't grin, man. That's all. That's all I'm asking. We're looking at what's about to occur. World War, Civil War. You choose. Not a Negro face concerning a bit of it. Yet, at the same time, simultaneously, Negroes are the target. And you know the slow roll in our direction is getting a bit obvious, right? It's only going to get worse. Y'all going to come in. Y'all going to bring it in. Y'all going to bring it in. You go and bring it in. Some of you screaming for your very lives. Asses are going to get shown. All right. Moving on. 7:30 at the halfway mark. How you feeling? You good? You almost there. Fighting traffic? I know. Don't look right. Don't look left. Don't even give them a piece of you. Keep it to yourself, damn it. And when you get to that job, when you get out that goddamn car, you make sure you have yourself together, your countenance. I wanted to square one. Because it's always ready for you, isn't it? They don't believe the shit we got to put up with. That's what's fucked up. You go to work every day, you're surrounded, they don't have any idea that, a subsection of the population has an attitude. There's no fucking filter. And we look upon these beings as they filter about us in the office, looking and saying and doing crazy shit, and we just look at them. They don't think shit's happening. They think they're not affected and we're not affected and everything's cool. But you make sure you understand it now. Make sure you get it. It's a deep waters, boy. Don't throw pebbles. All right, moving on. All right, so what are we doing? China examines black boxes. You know, they're taking a long time to get to these 2 black boxes they done found. I don't get that shit. Kodak Black to perform in Dubai. Says he will donate portions of earnings to charity. Look at this young man. Can someone give me a bit of a background on this Jude? I don't get what are we doing here? Now he's got dreadlocks sticking out of his head about the size of Dookie. He's got a shirt on that looks as if moths have been invited to his show, and he wears it proudly, holding up his hand, 2 fingers up, looking at the camera, smiling dully. What is it? What is this entertainment? Is this us? This is it? This is it? This is it! Wow. Really? I had no idea. And he's going to donate portions of his earnings to charity. He's performing in Dubai. They like him in Dubai. This is the kind of Negro that they like in Dubai. I'm just a bit, and it's a rapper, so I'm not really. So he's been allowed to travel to Dubai to perform at a concert and may pay. Okay. So if I were to go over to Dubai and want to perform, maybe do an open mic night, you know, right here behind the fucking desk. How about that, baby? How much you gonna pay me? I ain't donating shit. I'm a rap. But I might not be the Negro you're used to, though. You know. See, this shit pisses me off. This is who they like. This bro will be invited on fucking talk shows, and this is it? I had no idea, man. You got a ripped shirt on. You got a ripped sweater on. Who's this dude? He taking pictures like the shirt's new. I don't get it. The shirt ain't new. It look like that's like a hand-me-down. And I'm not tripping on his hair. Hey, it's a federal law, baby. But his hair's kind of, I'm just saying, he has this look of incredulous idiocy. I don't know. He's got a blank, 1,000-yard stare into oblivion. He looks as if his soul has been removed and replaced with something else. I have no fucking clue, but I don't want him around me. So anyway, he's in Dubai. I just thought I'd point that out, and I thought that was interesting because he looks weird. What's his name again? Kodak. What is with the Kodak? Black Kodak? Kodak, you have a problem with that? Or they out of business? Not bad. Kodak. What about Bears? Kodak Bears? There's no trademark infringement? No court? No, I'm just asking. That's because, Kodak Black. Never heard of him. Interesting. All right. Black Lives Matter protests are now shaping how people understand racial inequality. Oh, really? It took Black Lives Matter? Really? So they're shaping how people understand. What the fuck are we doing? You're leaving it to Black Lives Matter to shape how people understand about racial inequality. Well, I can tell you one reaction. You see a sign, a Black Lives Matter sign, these individuals are prone to start shooting at shit. So how are they shaping anything? I don't know. They still seem in their feelings to me. Maybe I'm seeing things. They still seem, okay, moving on. I'm just going to stop, keep going. I just love how it keeps giving. Black News Channel files for bankruptcy with up to $50 million in debt. Folks, if we raise $50 million, we can create the Negro News Network. Who's with me? 50 bucks to start. 50 bucks. We'll start the pledge at $50. We'll move from there. Maybe we can grab some of the furniture, the old computers, get some of the, infrastructure, build on that. I don't know how they fucked up. Moving on. Lord Jesus. All right, you know what? Okay. You know what? Let me tell you something. You're not going to pivot the slap into some sort of alopecia element. What is alopecia? It's no laughing matter for millions of American black. We knew that before the slap occurred. This now isn't a time to somehow foment, sympathy for whatever this weird ass chick is going through. They got a picture of her bald headed ass, and I don't give a fuck about her alopecia. Do you hear me? Why don't I care? Because wigs is too badass to even give a fuck. I don't care. You want attention. You want sympathy. You need this shit. That's your job. Now you got attention from Chris in the Oscars and provoked your man to go slap him. Now we want to pivot over to alopecia and all its ills. We knew what that was for your bald-headed ass even showed up, chick. I'm not feeling bad for alopecia or you at this juncture. You understand me? That's some clown ass shit, man. And what it is we fall for it. And it's like, what are you doing? You out there for them. Hey! You hear me? Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, Chris, Mickey Fickin Rock, out there for them. You're entertaining the masses. You feel me? That was a show for them, not for us. And, all respect as much as I can muster, for her circumstance. Jada Pinkett is a job, not a person. Gone somewhere, man. Gone somewhere with your feel sorry for me. You know what I'm saying? Feel sorry for you? You're a star. Even your worst illness is better than what some of these motherfuckers get. What are you talking about, man? You got alopecia and all the money in the fucking world are treated. Will you go on somewhere? Sorry. Okay, yeah, fuck that. I'm done. Yeah, alopecia my fucking ass. All right. Okay. Blackish star Anthony. Why? Blackish star Anthony Anderson and wife Alvina Stewart break up after 22 years of marriage. How was the journey? I wonder. I just wonder. It's, you just listen, you read into all kinds, that circumstance of success and wealth and fame and influence and, and woman, man, whatever, they just reject one another in the auspices of that environment. It's, you have to wonder, let me tell you something about happiness. Happiness can't be bought, sold, bartered, none of that shit. And it don't come from who the fuck you married to. None of that shit. I have no idea what these people tripping on. Now you done? Wow. All right. Oh, and let me say this. I would stay out your fucking business and all. I wouldn't have a fucking opinion about, two individuals want to put their shit out in the street. But there it is. And I'm hoping motherfucker look and say something, motherfucker gonna get their feeling. You split up, what the fuck the problem? You made it public, motherfucker, so I can ask now. What? I don't know. Hollywood be doing some shit to these people, man. What's happening? Did you see Wesley Snipes dressed in a purple suit, short, sock pant? What, man? Did you go? You went to jail for tax evasion. It should have been a cakewalk, baby. They didn't do nothing to you. But you ain't got to. Why do we put on for these motherfuckers, man? The reward from these motherfuckers ain't that great. Money, fuck you. Take that shit, shove it up your ass. Got them now talking about the crazed, depraved shit happening behind closed doors in places like Washington and Hollywood now. And now you kind of tend to wonder, as you breathe that rarefied air, what infects all of you motherfuckers taking deep breaths? I'm trying to figure it the fuck out. And we know they make brothers and sisters specifically do shit to get up there with them. We know this because they telling. So while the depravity is right in our mind, and it does whatever it does to black families, I just often wonder, is the reward worth the consequence? For God's sake, man, you up there with Will Smith smacking people in public in front of all of them. And you know what? He probably thought he would get away with that, but the Academy called him. The Academy. And now suddenly he's not too popular. So what she get you into? Camera came off, now look at you. Now they talking about us. Now we just, fuck that. All right. I'm just, stop performing for these motherfuckers. Talk to each other. Moving on. All right, we are drifting in the 1/4 hour. Looks like they're trying to repeat themselves. What's this now? Black Women for Black Lives. 3 black female change makers create a fund to help black students flee Ukraine. There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm going to read that one again. Black Women for Black Lives. 3 black female change makers create a fund to help black students flee Ukraine. There you go. Thank you. Perfect. All right. So, you can hear it. I'm trying to, another lawsuit says Google discriminates against black workers. Gee, come on. What are you doing? What do you not like? We dance, we sing, we play ball, we perform, we act. We move you. We give you the swag, the beat, the music, the song, the soul. And what do? At every turn, it's almost as if you're hating. I gotta go, folks. I don't want to lose my voice. I gotta use it today. Ho! I love this one. Wednesday morning. Now, you almost there, ain't you? I know you are. I see that left turn, and then you make that right, straight into the parking lot. Find a fucking spot. Go ahead, find a spot. Conscientious, you're there 15 minutes on the property before the clock in. I dig it. That's how you do it. You're responsible. Find you a spot. Make sure nobody can touch your car. Now listen, folks. Stop that car. Stop that car. Stop that car. Don't touch the fucking door. You sit there. I got something I want to tell you. And you look at that fucking office in front of you. Look at it! It's where you're going to go. You're going to take 38 steps toward the door, reach for the fucking handle, and in you go. Right there. Right in the fucking frying pan over fresh fucking fire. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Every day it's an adventure. Every day. It's left, it's right, it's a void, it's left, it's right, it's long-handled spoon, it's right. But you're going to make it. You are going to make it. You know why? Because you are armed. Yes, you are. That's right. First, you listen to me on the way in. Hey, done, running, show, and you loved me. But now, you gotta go in there. And the jokes are over, motherfucker. So before you reach for that handle, as you take the walk toward caucasity, knowing that it awaits you on the other side of the goddamn door, you remember all that you see is not friendly. Everyone that smiles in your face is not your goddamn friend. Also, it's a place of business. Don't tell them yours. The most important thing that you can do if you must go to work today and you still have the chance to call it off, you got PTO time. But as a responsible adult and having driven there the whole time, and since you're there before you get out of your car, if you walk toward the door, I need you to understand those windows. People can see through them. They're going to look down at you as you come in. And some of them will have that grin that hides malice on their faces. Sipping Folgers. And as they look at you walk in, prepare to present themselves as friends. There's that chance, that small chance, they might see you, your countenance. Before you get out of that vehicle, you take heed to the windows. Do you know what I want you to do? Well, of course you do. I'm going to require that you get that goddamn grin off your faces. Someone might see. Good morning. The Rising Show. Outro. The Rising Show. Hey, the Rising Show. We'll just do that once.